Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
All right, we've got one on now.
Not big.
That's all right. Okay, we got a fish. Okay,
There's a little brown trout.
brown trout. Good job.
We'll come look at him. He's about 10. Good eating size. And he's got real good color to him. Hopefully you will be able to see it in the, we're going to keep him somewhere sitting on the rock.
Okay, we'll go over to the rocks.
It's pretty nice when you see one feeding and you get him to take
Yeah,
it.
you saw that one. You saw him feeding, didn't you?
We did. And you saw him feeding.
Yeah.
So now, of course, they're real slippery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to hold him in the net so I don't lose him. And he took that fly. Now he was hungry.
He swallowed it, didn't he?
Yeah, he hit that one. He was hungry. Maybe that's a good sign. Let's get the color of him before
Okay. Beautiful.
See how he's got round dots and he's got these pink ones here, and he's going along. He's a brown trout, and you can see that his dorsals aren't really worn down too much. So he was raised in the stream.
Yep.
They do stock them, but the residual ones will, of course, raised in the streams later. And we catch a stock trout. Maybe I'll show you the difference. You can really see it because in the hatcheries, their tails fan against the little blocks and rocks that they have.
So where's that tail?
And it wears a kind of a flat spot in it.
Cool.
Yeah. It's not all of them, but the majority of them.
That'll be some good eating for supper.
He will be. Get this fly out without losing it.
There you go.
Now I'm gonna try to get this fly around me without getting tangled. This creel is designed to keep it cold, so I'll dip it in the water and I'll stick him in there. I'll keep him in the net when I measure him. We'll measure him so we don't lose him. We'll measure him right here. There's his tail, there's his head. Check it out, right at 10 inches.
Okay, 10-inch brown
Yep.
trout. Very good. Excellent.
Good eating size.
You notice how I kept them in the net while he measured them. They're very slippery. And he puts the net in there and then takes them out.
Yep, and then I'll take him out so I don't drop him in the stream.
All right, good job.
That's what he looks like in the creel. And the cold water from the stream, of course, keeps this cool.
Keep him cool,
And you
yep.
can keep him in there all day and he won't spoil.
Very good. Excellent. You see the leaves falling. We got him right here. We got him on. Got it. A lot of leaves are falling.
We're working across that limb.
Yep.
Put some tension on him. There's a rainbow.
A rainbow? Good job.
There's more fish to get out there.
Hi, Cliff. What you got now?
It's a little native rainbow. You can see his colors. You see the difference, how it's got those spots on him, the bigger spots there. And maybe the camera will show you that you can, if we can turn him, how he's got kind of blue and a little bit of red, and
that's a rainbow trout.
That's a rainbow trout.
Good eating.
And good eating, and they get big. And I know he's small, but he'll fry up.
Hey,
just like those little catfish.
Back home, that's all we eat, those little catfish like that. You go to a catfish place, that's your favorite piece. All right.
Pretty fish.
We're getting supper caught.
Yeah, we are.
Good job.
We caught him right up in there on the right side of that swift water, and there's more fish in there to catch, so we're going to try to hang out right here and cast a few more in there and see if we can get.
Beautiful right in here. All right, so we finished our morning fishing trip. Our beautiful flowers here. I'm gonna fish with Bill this afternoon. And Bill, what are we gonna try this afternoon?
Well, we're coming down here. It's below where you fished with Cliff this afternoon. Dalton and I have caught some really good fish in here. It's gonna be a little more of a test. It's a little tighter in here. I think you're ready, but we're just gonna walk back probably a half a mile, and we're gonna fish up to where you started.
All right.
Give that a shot.
All right, let's go.
All right, folks, we got Winston Chester in Big Snowbird Creek, North Carolina, perfecting his fly riding skills. He's working that little whitewater strip coming down. Tell me something, Winston. What do you think about this?
I was going to tell y'all something. This is a beautiful place. Bill has been coming up here for many years. His dad, he came up here as a kid. I can see why you love a place like this. You don't have to catch anything and enjoy the color, the fall leaves, the beautiful water, the rocks. It's just gorgeous up here. Beautiful.
What do you think about the fishing?
But listen, we caught some fish. We'll need a few more for supper.
No, it's not quite like fishing dead lakes, is it?
There might be a few more brim in Dead Lake, but this is beautiful being nice and cool. I know back home y'all are hot. I bet y'all doing this. You see all the clothes I got on just to stay warm. Up here in North Carolina. Panhandle outdoors. All right. Floating down. Oh, nice, Austin.
10.5, 11, not too bad.
So as we were running
we
downstream,
didn't get the two of them.
So it actually bit my
Two other little guys.
And I thought I was snug on it. That's a good afternoon, Austin.
I got one, I got two, and Cliff got one more, so it's not too bad.
Y'all missed how many fish?
Probably 8 or 9, yeah. We missed a couple more after that.
Austin down there cleaning the fish.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Oh, we got a newcomer that came into camp last night. This is Cliff's son, Tyler. Tell us a little bit about yourself. First of all, what time you get in last night?
I think it was about 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Now that's wanting to fish bad. Now tell us what you do. You're in the Air Force?
Yes, sir. I'm in the Air Force at Moody Air Force Base, working for a security forces group up there.
So you got off work at what time?
Probably 6. Hit the road about 6:30 in Moody. It's about, I don't know, with a crying baby, 8 or 9 hours away.
Oh my goodness. They wouldn't let you. Told them you're trying to go fly fishing. They wouldn't let you off early.
I know, it's crazy, right? I guess the military needs to do some work or something every now and then.
I guess so. All right, are you excited about going fishing with your dad
Yes,
today?
sir. We're going to catch some fish.
Good deal. All right. All right, leaving camp for the final morning. We've had a great night of rest and fishing, and Bill and Dalton are already gone. Cliff and Tyler are getting ready to go up there. I'm going to fish this morning with Richard and Grant. All right? All right. Guys, what's our game plan this morning?
Tell it, buddy.
Well, we're going to go down to a big hole we found a few years ago, and we're going to do a little bit of fly fishing and some drop a worm in there.
All right.
We can do some spin casting and some fly fishing at this place. It's got a big hole, so he can do some spin casting and we'll fish upstream.
Oh man, that sounds great. I can do some of that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. Grant's fishing it with a bobber and a spinner. All right. Cliff down there getting ready. He's going to fly fish that corner. Grant's going to fish right here with bobber. I'm going to fish with a spinner, I think, this morning. Look at these gorgeous trees, folks. Richard likes that orange fly line. I sort of like that too. Real bright. You can see it good. Our folks stopped by a little picnic area. I saw this van here from the University of Tennessee. So I'm going to check them out. You know how curious I am. I'm going to check them out and see what they are doing. It's like a bunch of college students. I bet grad assistant, that kind of stuff, right? Okay. Will you tell us sort of what you're doing?
So we're looking for greenfin darters, which is this guy right here. And it's kind of hard to see his fins right now because once we anesthetize them before we take a tissue sample. And so once they get anesthetized, they turn pretty dark. But these generally are really green, and we're doing population genetic study on all the greenfin darters throughout the Blue Ridge.
Okay, and these are native to this area, of course.
Yes, these only occur in the Blue Ridge in North Carolina and Tennessee, and a little bit in Virginia.
Okay.
So, and then these are Ethiostoma gutzeli, and I forget the common name for it right now, but its close relative is down in the Tennessee system, Ethiostoma blenioides, the greenside darter.
Yeah.
But these guys also only live up in the Blue Ridge in a couple of streams, the French Broad and the Little Tennessee River.
Oh, cool. Well, you know, the guys I was fly fishing with, they were catching them this size. That's about the biggest fish they caught.
Yeah.
Now, where are y'all from?
Knoxville.
Knoxville? All y'all from Knoxville? Very good. How do y'all get out on a beautiful Saturday morning like this? Is this fun? Y'all get credit for this?
No.
You don't really? Well, cool.
It's just research projects.
Great. Well, thank you so much. You changing colors?
I am. They weren't striking what I was hitting earlier. Figure let's try something different.
I stopped off at the Thunder Mountain General Store in Delhi. Right here up in the mountains, I've got some supplies, and I see a lot of motorcycles, and I see the reason here. This road is called Tail of the Dragon, 318 curves and 11 miles. So that's sort of where the area we're fishing. All right, Dalton, tell us how y'all did pretty good this morning.
We did pretty good. We got 4.
Got 4.
3 of these
Man.
little guys, and then
Oh,
one a little
yeah.
bigger.
Rainbow and a brown. Look at that's a fat one there.
Yeah. And he was lined with fat inside.
What are you finding inside of them when you open them up?
Most of the time this year, we find yellow jackets. But let's see. He was just eating some flies. Yeah, you can't, not too much you can tell there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I dissected earlier. Had 2 yellow jackets in them.
There are yellow jackets all over.
I know. We'll have to see how this guy turns out.
I'm going to open this one up so see what they're eating. You know, we do this with our redfish at home. And fly fishing up here do the same thing.
Yeah. Figured that one out.
What all do you see in there?
That looks like it ate a dragonfly.
Dragonflies. Look at
2
that.
wings, big body.
Well, that's what we got to do. We got to fish for dragonflies.
That's right. We got that big one had a dragonfly in it.
Okay.
There's wings right there. That's the only thing big enough for those wings out here.
Wow, that's pretty big for the size of fish.
Yeah.
Folks, we're on the last afternoon of our fishing trip, and Bill and I are going to end up basically where we started from the first afternoon. We'll give it a try. We got a few hours. Beautiful place up here. And I just found this leaf, and it looks like a canoe. I'm gonna get in and see the float. Watch it. Yeah, looks just like a little canoe. There it goes. Gone. Well, folks, we're sitting by the campfire on our final night out here. Got Cliff over there and Richard, and what we're doing, we caught enough fish. Let's go over here and see what everybody's cooking. You had a good day today, didn't you, Cliff?
I did have a good day today. I finally figured out the pattern that they like.
What was it?
It was called a royal wolf.
Okay.
And it's a little non-typical for this time of year, but I caught several fish. I kept 3, so we were trying to get enough for our meal tonight, so I kept 3 of them. And I had one nice brown trout that I went to put in my creel, and he jumped out of my hand and jumped in the water, so he got away.
Does that sound like something your brother would do?
What's that? Let a fish get away?
Let a fish get away?
Yeah.
That happens to all of us.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go check our cooks out. All right, let's see.
Our serving options right on there.
1, 4, 2, and 6.
All right, now what are you cooking?
I'm cooking garlic green beans.
Garlic green beans.
Garlic fried green beans.
Garlic fried green beans. All right, Bill, what we got going over here?
Well, they're doing cheese grits,
Cheese?
and we are just about to partake in the bounty of our catch this week.
All right.
So we're going to fry up some of these trout, have cheese grits, and actually Jim Lewis's recipe is fried green beans with garlic.
All right.
Very popular.
Very popular.
That was good. Now, Tyler, you reading the directions on the grits?
That's right. Some cheese grits, man.
Let's see, now you have a college education and you work in intelligence for U.S. Air Force, right?
And he's doing our conversion.
Okay, he's doing the conversion.
Yeah, we got
Okay.
two college educated gentleman and a 14-year-old telling them how to fix the grits. Last time it took them about an hour to cook grits.
So were they good?
I don't know if 6
Crispy green beans.
Good?
Yeah, you turned that a little bit.
Real precise measurement there.
You got a camera.
No, I wouldn't put this on TV. I want y'all to listen to the sound of what we go to sleep to each night. I'm going to sort of ease away from the campground. It's dark now, but you can't see anything, but I want you to hear this rushing water. That's like taking a sleeping pill every night.
Two college-educated gentlemen here, Intel officer in the Air Force and a research scientist.
A research scientist and an Intel officer.
And an Intel officer, and their big contribution is cooking grits.
Grits?
And it's a scientific event and grant.
The 14-year-old had to do the math.
The 14-year-old had to do the math for him.
Fish.
Fish is good. I like that fry.
This is our last supper.
Now let me tell you what that is.
Must make the best grits I've ever had.
Like that.
We're all breaking camp this morning. Been a great camping trip. Beautiful area up here.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.